Hey y'all. Today we had a McDelivery here. Yeah, I just, I'm trying to like round out the month. So whatever. Lazy fat bitch. Just whatever.
Big Mac deal tea, a quarter pounder with cheese, a fillet of fish, a heart attack, of BP meds, a minor stroke. Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name is Kidneyjay. The J stands for jerk because my kidneys are a pair of jerks. And this is a hungry fat chick video. Yes, this is recent. She is doing her McDonald's mukbang. How many of you remember that song from like the 80s? Yes, I'm showing my age here. I certainly do. But yeah, so I don't have a lot of time today. It is not on my side. So this one is called Classic McDonald's Big Mac Value Pack Mukbang ASMR Mukbang Eating Show. We also have a weigh-in from Candy, but what I want to touch upon in this one is, yes, the weigh-in, as well as she touches upon her finances, as well as talks about strenuous exercise. So let's get into all of that. Just 1 second, Candy. Before you do, guys, salt all my buttons, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and if you want to support the channel further, you can do so by signing up for membership. See, I'm talking. I hate being rushed. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Here is her weigh-in from Friday, October 27th. And this is on her Amazura Dark Star channel now.
It's on the Amazura Dark Star channel. I'm wearing a heavy dress today, so who knows? Who knows where I'm going to be? But
okay, those of you who are rolling their eyes right now, I see you, I see you, I see you. Clothes do make a difference, and I know this from experience because I do weigh myself on the daily to check my fluid, but as well as before I start dialysis and after I start dialysis. And I have a set weight that I'm supposed to leave at every time I go dialysis. It's called my dry weight, and that could be skewed by a heavy pair of pants. So I'm just saying, heavy clothes make a difference.
I'm just going to see. Hello. Hi.
It's ready.
Okay. Oh, yep. I'm holding the chair right now while I get on here. All right. You cannot see it because of my dress. Whew, come on. Come on, Jesus.
385.4 pounds.
385.4. Still 4 pounds down.
Okay, so still 4 pounds down for the week. I didn't know it got up to 389.8 pounds, but she's still down, I guess, for the week. I don't know if she's still down overall for the last 2 weeks, which she's not showing. People in my comments saying her weigh-ins are fake. She just said there she needed one hand to hold the chair and one hand for the camera. And then when you see her weighing herself, one hand is on her abdomen, sort of pulling the dress over so you could see the weight. I don't know. I don't believe her weigh-ins are faked. I do believe they are sincere.
The last 2 mukbangs have performed extremely well. They've gotten lots of watch time hours.
Yeah, they have. So 17K, that was 20 hours ago. For a KFC mukbang, 26K. The Italian Feast one got 40K. Her reactions get around 10K, rounded up. But she's not getting the views she used to get. That her older KFC mukbang here, 78K view, 63K view. So she's getting the views back slowly. I guess YouTube is a funny thing. You have to work yourself back into the algorithm. So she's going full mukbang, trying to get back to that algorithm instead of the weight loss community algorithm.
It was getting bad, y'all. I was talking to a friend yesterday. I was just rolling out with it, the whole reason I decided that I fully decided to go back to doing mukbangs.
Okay, just before she gets into her finances here, by the way, Candy is not a finance channel. I don't think she has to show her finances. She was a weight loss channel and she showed her weight loss. So I don't know. I don't know what to say to people who are in my comments. By the way, all the haters are back now that she's doing the quote unquote feeder comments. In my comments, oh guys, I don't know, accept my hug. But where I was going with this is the moaning. She does address the moaning. I clipped it out for some reason, but she says is not sexual for the feeders in any way. But it's more she doesn't even realize she does it. I know it can be a form of self-soothing, like to reduce stress. You sort of just hum to yourself. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up. I think a little bit might be a little bit for the sexual, the feeders and all that.
I did the weight loss stuff for 4 months, okay? And, believe it or not, it just really wasn't doing well. From 1 month to the next, there was like a very steady decline. And the check that I'm earning for this month, I think the day I made the decision to do the Italian feast and just go back to McDonald's full time, I looked at my income projected. I know I've said this somewhere. And I swear it was only a couple $100 over my rent. Panic.
So you can go into your YouTube analytics and look at how much you're going to make that month. Pretty much, it's projected. It's not guaranteed. I've never had it where it's drastically different. Candy had said in a live, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you know, her rent is only like $1,000 and something every month. So her income would have been what? Like, I'd say $1,500 to like $1,800 for her worst month doing her weight loss content. And that's not a lot. Only a couple hundred over your rent and all your other bills. You have your food. I know. She can't be eating like this, obviously. And yeah, she could definitely shop on a budget for sure. You have all your other utilities, your internet, all that stuff, but she addresses that. Let's get into it.
And I know people are like, well, how can she afford to have a cleaner and her laundry done? How can she afford the good, the smoke? The smoke is medicine, and I only have to buy it like every 3 months or so. I can get like an OZ for like $99. Ooh, excuse me. So that's not a bad bill. That's not a bad bill. And I consider it, like I said, medicine for me, because I'm unmedicated otherwise.
Okay, let's put the brakes there, Candy, and let's specify this is self-medicated. I don't believe a doctor prescribed this. Am I anti-ganj, anti-devil's lettuce? Absolutely not. I have known to have an edible or two. By the way, I don't know why Candy doesn't have edibles to save her lungs. I don't know if Candy, you're listening, maybe you could answer that in another video. So she says an OZ a month, which is an ounce, 28 grams of weed. That would be about like 50, 60 joints conservatively for those non-smokers out there that kind of want a grasp of how much she smokes every few months.
With the issues that I have, I need some kind of something. I need something. Or things could get really weird for me. Like, really weird. The cleaner, I don't have it in me right now to do the full thing. You know, just sweeping for a couple of minutes is pretty devastating to my back. You know, and I'll do it if I have to. Like, say I dropped a whole bunch of stuff on the floor right now. I would have to get the broom and the dustpan and, you know, clean it up.
Like everyone else would.
Cleaning laundry for me is another necessity. And I can do both. Let's see. For less than $200 a month. You know, before I started to go downhill, I was having them come once a week, and now I'm having them come every 2 weeks. Which is not good, because I need my bed changed often.
Oh, before she started going downhill, I'm thinking her health now. She's talking about before she started going downhill as far as view-wise, they would come every week because that's what she could afford. Now they come every 2 weeks because she can't afford to have them come more. And she talks about she needs them to come more often because she needs her bedding changed. Yes, 100%. Morbidly obese people are susceptible for more skin infections, cellulitis, which can be detrimental, can turn into sepsis, all sorts of complications.
And, you know, just the simplest thing can devastate my back, my lower back, and my hip for days. Yesterday I did a little bit of strenuous exercise. And last night...
Ma'am, okay, what strenuous exercise are you doing? Are you sweating to the oldies? Are you doing some downward dogs? What are you doing for strenuous exercise? Now, people have left in my comments, and I'm sure they have left in Candy's comments, swimming, like low resistance swimming would be great for her, but I don't think she's there yet.
I was sitting here, and, you know, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I almost couldn't stand up. It was that bad. I was like, whoo. Oh, man, it was locking up on me. I was like, I'm kind of like hunched over and kind of like creeping to the bathroom. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Woo. It's not good. So I'm very careful about how much physical activity I do. Because sometimes something that would be very easy for somebody else can mess me up for a couple of days. So I'm like, my anxiety keeps me from doing a lot of stuff as well. Because of that reason.
All right, so the catch-22 here. So if Candy, well, in her mind anyways, we'll say that. If she decides she's going to do exercise, she realizes she can be out for a few days. She could lose mobility, and that means independence. But on the other side of things, if she does not get her health in order and exercise and lose the weight and keep her mobility, she loses her independence. And her independence right now is directly linked to mobility, 100%. If she was, you know, bedbound, big trouble, big trouble, and she knows that.
So whatever, lazy fat bitch. You know, it's just whatever. Yeah, those are important bills to me, along with my rent and you know, I've got all the streaming services, but I've cut back a little bit on that too, yeah.
And there you have it. She talks her finances, strenuous exercise. I don't know what that is, ma'am. Explain, please. I don't know. Yeah, and all this while she's eating McDonald's. I know people will have a lot to say in the comments. Please let me know. And that's it for our Hungry Fat Chick update this week. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.